This is the M79 by MILSIG. It is an HPA-powered select-fire mag-fed blaster. It is pretty modular and easy to maintain. You can swap out the barrels just by unscrewing it. The stock takes your HPA tank. It can fit a variety of sizes with a standard paintball thread. And it has a built-in second stage regulator. So all you have to do is take your tank and stick it on your stock and you're ready to go. With the select fire switch, you can shoot semi-auto or full auto. It takes a standard Talon magazine and it has adjustable pressure for adjustable performance by turning this dial on the bottom for higher or lower FPS. If you get a jam, you can easily reset the bolt by pulling the charging handle and it'll reset the bolt, allowing you to clear the jam and then keep playing. It has a safety, semi, and full auto switch and a variety of different options. The handle is a standard mil spec, so you can switch it out for handles that you can buy at a typical gun store for a variety of different shapes, feels, and colors. You can also use different stock types. This is a bottle on stock. There's a remote line and a CO2 stock option, and the CO2 stock and the remote line options, you can use different buffer tubes. So same thing with the standard mil spec hardware. You have a sling point on the back of the stock. It's very ergonomic. It has a full metal upper shroud and lower receiver. The mag well is easily swappable for different magazine compatibility, so you can design your own mag wells or sort of your own logo. It's got standard Picatinny rails on top for your attachments, and overall it's a very durable and versatile platform. It is HPA powered, so you don't have to worry about priming in between shots. It's fairly ergonomic and it's obviously shaped with a MILSIG aspect, so you get that comfort. The real steel hardware adds a lot of comfort as well, different stock options, different barrel options. This is a Spectre barrel. The default barrel is not this barrel. So it comes in blue, yellow, and red, and this is the default barrel it comes with. It has an integrated scar that you can thread with fishing line for built-in increased accuracy. It has a variety of different barrel options as well and other attachments and add-ons that are available. This is a CO2 stock, this is a remote line stock, this is a bottle on stock. MILSIG also has a unique feature, not really common in HPA tanks, is you can turn it on and off. The tank air output by turning that, you can hear it engage. Turn it off, disengage, on, engage, off, disengage. And it's also HPA powered with the built-in second stage regulator. First of its kind, you can buy it off the shelf, ready to go, and it has variable FPS performance. So the only other thing like this that has existed is the FDL, and that's 3D printed, but similar price range, select fire, variable FPS, so similar in those features and function. However, this one is HPA powered and it's all metal. And it takes standard mil-spec hardware, real steel hardware for your stocks or your grips for that extra comfort. Some people say that it looks too milsim or too real steel. That was the purpose, because a lot of airsoft paintball and real steel shooters will like the feel. It's very ergonomic and it has hundreds of years of history behind the design and make of actual firearms. So basing blasters off of that has its advantages. However, the disadvantage is it does look pretty real steel. However, if that bothers you, there are a handful of potential options you can use to make it a little bit more toy friendly. You can put a scar on it, depending on your barrel size and type, and that gives it an orange tip. You can also just wrap the barrel in orange tape. You can actually change the color. You can paint the shroud. It comes with this orange tip you can also paint, or there's different muzzle options you can use as well, such as MILSIG's orange muzzle, which looks similar to this, however it is orange. You can also switch out the grip for a different color, and of course you can paint it as much as you'd like, or add tape, or 3D print replacement parts to make it look less real steel. You can also just be a little bit conscientious of where you're using it and your local area and their laws and regulations. Here in Utah, we went to a park, very large park in a community, and an officer came up, looked at it, and yes, that park had laws against paintball and airsoft in the park, but as soon as we said, oh, it's Nerf, but HPA, he was totally fine with that. So be mindful of where you are and your local laws, and there are some places where HPA is banned or illegal, not just paintball or airsoft, so look into that before you decide to take one out and use it in public. The M79 costs $450, not including the tanks and the other accessories and add-ons that you may want with it. For $450, you're getting a select fire variable FPS HPA power blaster that is mag fed. It is all metal, upper and lower, and fairly reliable and customizable as well. And it's a similar price as similar blasters such as the FDL, which is similarly priced. And a lot of HPA blasters out there currently that are either 3D printed or otherwise commissioned by others cost at least $450, if not a lot more. So for that price, it's a pretty good deal, especially since the quality of the manufacturing, the metal, and the overall durability will definitely make it last longer than most other HPA builds, which are 3D printed. So you're getting good bang for your buck. It is HPA powered, so that could be a con. However, if you're looking for a blaster that you don't have to worry about breaking or replacing parts with, or tinkering with yourself, this is probably definitely worth it. Some people spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, $700 on their dream Nerf blaster. However, this blaster is much cheaper than that, and you get what you pay for. This is the base platform. So $450, and you're getting a really good starting base, and everything else will be pretty small. Another thing that we hear a lot is people are worried that HPA is too complicated to get into. However, that is very not true at all. Like anything, it takes a little bit of time to get used to, and there's a learning curve, but it's actually a lot less steep than a lot of other setups. You do have to worry about the potential for, the increased safety issues, maybe, because HPA is HPA. However, the safety issues are kind of a moot point because the gear you use is higher quality anyway. So if something's going to fail, it's not going to even injure you. So I mean, unless you run over with a car, you're okay. We provide all the customer support you'll need, not MILSIG. So if the questions come to us, how-to content such as how to set up everything and how to get it tuned in is coming as well. But again, it's pretty easy, self-explanatory, but the how-to content will be coming out as well. And for the base blaster, when you purchase an M79, you'll get this bottle on stock with the blaster and a barrel. And to install the tank, check this out, it's pretty crazy. Pay attention now. You unscrew it, and you screw it back on. If you can get the thread, so there you go. And you screw it back on. So if you say HPA is difficult, like that was literally not difficult at all. So hopefully, I understand, it can be intimidating at first, but it really is not that difficult. You take it to your paintball or scuba store, you say, fill this up please. They'll take it, they'll fill it up, you pay them $2, you're ready to go. Then you screw on the tank. Please make sure it's in safety as well before you screw it on so you don't accidentally pull the trigger. Then you can slide your buffer tube stock on. There you go. This is the M79, it's a high-powered Nerf blaster, and like all high-powered Nerf blasters, these are not for young children or to play around with in your living room. Please play responsibly and practice proper safety using eye protection, practicing proper muzzle control and trigger discipline. Please don't leave them lying around for small children to play with. A lot of Nerf blasters are lower powered and you can play with them with your small children, but these are high powered Nerf blasters. Please be responsible and play safely so you can have peace of mind as you enjoy in the luxuries of hobby sports. So that is the M79 by MILSIG. Now we're gonna go take it out and shoot some targets with it. We'll see how it does. All right, this is the M79 with the Spectra barrel with my barrel adapter with the Spectra Scar, 6 string, on a bottle on stock. We're going to turn the stock on, load the mag, and then shoot some cups. Also, always remember your eye protection. Ready? It says off, and you turn it. It says on, and you might be. This is my personal favorite. CO2. Fun. It goes through the mags really quick. That's not fair.